I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in a very good mood right now. I commissioned my first artwork ever. I just got sent the color sketch and I'm just in love with it. It's actually going to be, or it is, a digital piece. Really excited about it. Huge thanks to Katy. She's the artist and she's also a life coach who has a wonderful YouTube channel with a podcast where she shares her own experiences. I will link that down below because, yeah, I'm in love. So in a very, very, very good mood. I've always wanted to collect art. I don't know. Poor student, and then I don't know. I guess it's just something about hanging up other people's art to appreciate it. And it's just so much cooler than hanging up your own art. You know, I really just do that because I want to keep myself reminded to keep practicing. And it's a placeholder for when I can afford to buy other people's art more. So the first piece that I ever commissioned, and I just love that. You know, you get exactly what you want. That's, pretty cool. But yeah, it's also very important to leave the artist enough freedom to, fulfill themselves. So yeah, I'm very aware of that. So yeah, just excited. But that's not what I wanted to talk about today. Actually, I wanted to talk about me for a change. I am turning pro now, which refers exactly to the thing that Steven Pressfield talks about in his book Turning Pro, and also in The War of Art. He mentions that too. Turning pro, just to break it down very shortly, is about committing to your art or the thing that you feel like you're meant to do in this world, and not let your mood or self-doubt or any kind of inner resistance dictate whether you stick with it or not. It's really about having a professional attitude. So it has nothing to do with whether you make money with it or not. That's not what professional means in this case. Of course, it can be linked to it because if you're professional, you devote a lot of time to it too, a lot of, brain space. So I don't know, I guess they're combined in that way. But really, turning pro means leaving the amateur days behind where you just dabbled with it and you let your mood dictate whether you did something or didn't do it. And yeah, so that's what that is. And I'm turning pro right now. The book actually says that the moment you are turning pro will, stick with your memory very clearly. And I don't know, I don't feel like I had this one epiphany moment. If so, maybe it was because I was kind of thinking, maybe I should, do something with art and I want to be a writer. And I was kind of like debating that in my head. And then I got a message from a friend of my sister's and she asked about whether I could help her with making a new logo for her photography business. And I'm not a logo designer. I'm not an illustrator in any way. But she just wrote in her message, hey, I've always really liked your art. So I was thinking of you, could you do that? And I did that for her. And then actually instead of her paying me, I suggested that maybe we could work together, because she's a photographer and that's always a good thing for an artist, a portrait artist, because you kind of need really good references. So I was kind of, maybe I could team up with her. And then she came up with this idea that I could, if I'm interested in animal paintings, because then I could make some and hang them up in her uncle's vet practice, because they usually have like artists hang up their art there and then people can actually buy it. And they rotate the art from time to time. So she was like, yeah, if you do animal paintings, we could do that too. And then the photography business thing with her is like the next project. But I kind of took that and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. And she said, yeah, okay, so the next artist will come get her pictures in 1 month. Can you get something done until then? And then she sent me the picture, like photos of the walls, and it was like 8 or 9 paintings. And I'm like, oh my God, in 1 month, I don't know. Like I have a job and it seems really hard to get it done. But I was like, I'm committing to that now. I'm doing that. So I pumped out within 2 weeks 4 paintings. Very small ones, I want to add, but still I literally hadn't made anything for the half year before that point. So, it was really from 0 to 100 in a very short amount of time. The first 4 paintings are already shipped. Yesterday I worked on a 5th. Just since it's the one that I have here, I might as well show it. It's this fox. So It's not a terribly big painting, but I'm very proud of it because it's acrylic paint, and I struggle with that a lot because I'm not used to painting with acrylics, but you know, that's something that I really want to learn, and especially for animals, it seemed like a very good opportunity to jump in. So yeah, I really just wanted to talk about myself and the fact that I'm turning pro now. I'm taking being an artist / writer very seriously now. I don't know where it'll take me when, but I'm hoping it's a good path. So that's all I wanted to share with you this week. Very personal, very about me. All that's left for me to do is wish you a wonderful week. So talk to you soon. Bye.